Hello and welcome back to the Highlands. We're in our lettuce polytunnel over here. And you can see that the lettuce is growing very well indeed. And yeah, we have quite a few. We're also growing a little bit of grass over there, but we'll ignore that for the moment. So we'll head on out of here, keep the door closed. It does have 19,000 litres worth of water, so we do need to keep an eye on that. But we do have a big tanker over here. So that is all good for this greenhouse. If we come over to the cows, I know that the manure heap isn't functioning because we haven't given the cows straw. So I think I'm going to try a straw chopper out. See if that works. There's some other things I need to do with the cows later on as well. But if we come to here, we will just check up on the castle. Check how that is doing. So that is, yeah, so it requires wooden beams and long planks, which it has long planks and it has wooden beams. So that is all good. That is working away nicely. The factory, the windmill. Now, yes, there's quite a bit of progress going on here. And if we come to here, it says required materials, wooden beams and long planks. So we have got wooden beams and we have got planks long. Not many wooden beams though, so we are going to need to bring some of those over at some point. But it doesn't need them for this stage. In fact, whilst we're on the topic of wood, where is... That is the feeding grain. We need to come down to this one. The sawmill. Yes, okay, so we do have wooden beams, long planks, and wood chips. So we have got a large supply. Yeah, quite a lot are in storage. So that does need to get moved at some point. In fact, the wood chips just need to be shifted across. So we can do that, no problem. But our big task today is harvesting this field. Now, it's not ready quite yet. I'm hoping that it will be in July. We'll pass through to July and hopefully this will have grown. Don't believe that there's anything else that we need to do. I think the cows, so those sheep are all good. Those sheep have no meadow grass apparently. That's interesting. But they have got 15,000 litres worth of grass, so I'll deal with that in a moment then. These, yeah, as you can see, no straw, so there is no manure. And I do actually want to have a look at these cows because we have got the water buffalo and we've also got the Highlands. Now, I do know that the Highland cows don't produce milk, and that is completely fine. These are kind of the pets, I guess. But we've got, what, 40 months, and we've got 28, 12. Yeah, we've got a lot of Highlands. We have been breeding them over how many years we have been on the Highlands fishing expansion. So there's that. We have got, what, 10 water buffalo. So if we have a look, it says 18 months and they can reproduce. If we come down to water buffalo, so we bought them, did we buy them at 6 months or did we buy them at 0? So yeah, it goes 0, 6 and then 18 months. 18 months for reproduction, but I wonder if it's 18 months for milk as well, because I did wonder why we weren't getting milk, and that probably, yeah, we would have bought them at 6 months, so that would be why. So we got, yeah, another, well, almost a year before these are ready to produce buffalo milk. That makes sense. So that's good. It should spawn here without a problem. So we just need a straw chopper. So back to the store. We like the store. Is there one in the sale? That is a root crop. Ooh, a muck spreader. That is Very good. Unfortunately, we don't have any muck to spread just yet. But that's not what we want. We want to come to somewhere in here, isn't it? It was straw choppers. Straw choppers. Yeah, so £36,000 for that one. What's this one? It's a bit cheaper. I don't know how it was work, though. This is the one I was thinking of getting. We have got the straw to put in it. So we shall buy that. In fact, we could actually buy that completely outright. So we shall do that. And if we take... where is the other... Oh, so the other one's on the trailer, that's why. Okay, so we shall drop that trailer off and we'll go and pick up our new straw chopper. Straw chopper has been filled up, so we should just need to... No, we need to unfold it. Not used straw chopper much. Let's spin around because it is on the wrong side. Oh, okay, so if we do this... Straw is not accepted here. Huh. Which is weird. So it has taken 105 litres worth of straw. So this is interesting. Wonder if it's going to... No. Okay, that is very odd indeed. Why... Ah. I think it might have some sweet spots. So we'll try again. Probably just have to stay in one place. But as long as the cows have straw, then all is good. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but hey, over the fence. There we go. So we are delivering straw to the cows, and we should see this have a little bit of straw in it. So yes, it does look to be 5,000 litres worth of straw. I don't know how much they're going to take. We have put 3 bales in, and there's another 2 down there. So we'll fill this up with 5. I think they're 4,000 litres each. 4,500 litres each, I think. So we shall give that a go. Yep, you're seeing a little bit of straw. This is going to make lovely manure that we can put on the fields. Lovely. So that is 5 bales in, and there's a good covering of straw now. So when we come to the shed, that's over 50% covered, 24,000 litres worth of straw. So we've already got 200 litres worth of manure. So if we come over to our pit, can we actually see that? Yes, we can. That is very good indeed. So now we are going to probably sleep through to the next month. Wait for that to be ready to harvest. We are now in July and the crop is ready to harvest. But as you can see, it is raining quite heavily, actually. It's almost like hail. But yeah, we can't harvest in this condition. So we're going to have to wait it out. If we come to the weather down here, we can see that, yeah, by about 12 o'clock, it should clear up, hopefully. We have got our brand new combine that we want to be testing out today. Not sure. No, that header's not going to fit through this gap. So we're going to have to drive in with the John Deere. Whilst we are waiting, let's have a look at our productions. So we are still producing the stones. The sawmill is still doing fine. The wool is, yeah, ticking along. This has, yep, still making those. The greenhouse is working fine. It is working through its water, not too quickly, which is good to see. Fish farm, that is, I think that's inactive, is it? No, it's active. Yeah, it is active. Young salmon. So, yeah. It is working on through. And the oil mill, yes. So this oil mill, that's really not done a lot at all. Sunflower oil. Yeah, we need to buy our biggest oil mill, I think, because it's really not working very quickly at all. I think we put 8,000 litres in, and it's been a few months now. So we'll deal with that. This is, yeah, not got any fish food. So we do need those. I think that's the only one that is, they are all inactive. Yep. And then we just got our sell points. So we need to deal with, yes, this is definitely hail. Hail in July. Who would have thought? So back over to the oil mill. I don't know how much sunflowers we have still in the trailer, but oh, that's our other trailer. We need to come to this trailer here. I think there's quite a lot of sunflowers. Yeah, and it's not covered over. But there is a first pallet, so that is good. That has, yeah, it's not quite gonna make it, but I think we'll just have to leave this to it. We'll put another oil mill in here as well. So we need a tractor. In fact, that one we can use. So we'll leave that there. We'll go and connect to the trailer, move it out of the way, and we can put in a new oil mill. These are the oil mills that we can put in. So we've got Old American. I'm not sure that's going to fit in with the Scotland. So we've got the old grain mill. Is that the one that we put in before? No, I think it was this one. Oh, that's the Polish one. Okay. Yeah, that sail is not straight at all. It's kind of curved. I mean, that one's just the standard old grain mill. If we were to put it in, I would want to put it in somewhere here. We just need to open up the hatch. There we go. Oh, there's a little bit of dirt inside that. Hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference, though. We'll just need back up to the mill. There we go. And we can unload the trailer into the mill. I have done a little bit of landscaping around the track, so just to make it a little bit wider, because the that is the trailer all empty. We have managed to spill a little bit on the ground over here, but we will just get that tidied up. we now have the trailer free to use for the harvest. We do need... Where is the JCB? Yes, that has the buckets. We'll just get that scooped up, put into the mill. Does look really good behind the fishery. So that is, I think, going to be a very good addition. And we'll put the pallet fork in the shed. We just need the bucket. All of the sunflowers in the mill, and if we come to the mill, we can see sunflowers. Yep, 11,000 litres worth. So we are going to turn that, activate that, and we'll set it to storing. Yep, all good. So yeah, we can do sunflowers into oil. We can do wheat. We could do barley flour. That could be interesting. I think we have got the field of barley, which is ready to harvest. So maybe that is a good thing to do with the barley. Yep, it's a little bit of crop damage in it, but nothing too great. Oh, and the sails are turning. Very good, very good. In fact, whilst we have this tractor here, I'm going to use it as a little bit of a step ladder. This hail is still continuing on, so we will maybe have to skip through to, I think 12 o'clock is about the time that it stops. So we'll just jump onto the tractor here. I have lost the tree. I've lost the tree. I've lost the branch that we want to cut. That is much better. The tree has been trimmed and we have a bit of space at the back to catch the pallets. I have just moved all the branches over to the side. We can go to the sawmill at some point. In fact, probably next episode when we pick up all the wooden products and look at the rots that we're making in the dirt here. Yes, probably should put some more hard standing in, but that is all good. We'll just leave this here. We do need to just speed up time to try and get this hail to stop. Oh, as we say that, hail has stopped. Very good. So back down to the right time. This is actually a very nice day now. So this is actually the pallet that we had in the bucket. So this is a pallet of wood chips. So that can go to the sell point as well. And we can now tab into our John Deere to put this into the field. So let me get this set up because we don't want to be trampling any of this crop. We've looked after the crop very well. That's a very tight corner, so yeah, we'll let me set up and then we'll be ready to harvest. One big Fendt combine ready to harvest, and yeah, it is much bigger than the combine we had before, so we should be getting this done quite quickly. Attached to the header. I just need to, oh, it's a bit of a tight squeeze around here. We'll pull this out of the way. And just leave that there. We have got the trailer with the New Holland, so we can go and grab that when we need it. But the harvest with our brand new combine can begin. I'm going to do headland of the field. In fact, do we need straw on at all? We will do straw. Why not? I know that in my tests that I have done, harvesting with straw swath on does slightly decrease the yield, but only by like 1,000 litres, and I don't even think it was that. So if we're going to use the straw for the bedding for the cows, we might as well put the straw swath on. But it is going rather well. Yeah, yielding very well indeed. There were some weeds in the field, but doesn't seem to be too fussed about them. We do have a lot of straw bales in the shed already, but we can always do with more. And yeah, we probably need to be stuck onto GPS. So we don't want to be wandering off course. So let's stick GPS on, one headland. Let's start the first harvest of this year with our brand new combine harvester. This is the first load of barley, and the combine has done, well, quite a bit of the field. And yeah, I have realized that this is quite a steep field, and the combine was struggling a little bit on the other side, so it will need to be upgraded to give it that extra bit of horsepower. I was rather surprised at the fact we were harvesting at 4 miles an hour, but it's okay because we do have a much bigger header, and well, the capacity of the tank is greater as well. Now this barley, we are actually going to put it straight into the mill, because I don't think there was anything else we needed to do with it. Make it into flour is a fantastic extra. In fact, if we have a look at the prices, so barley on its own, yeah, it is at one of its worst prices. We can get up to £1,100 for it, but if we come down to, I think it might be just flour it's classed as, rather than barley flour. Yes, so if we come down to the flour on its own is 1,700 and can go up to 2,500, which is fantastic. Does that then allow us to make bread? Because I did want to make some bread, I think. So, to the mill. And if we're lucky, we might see pallets of oil. I'm not sure we will, but we have, has taken us a few hours to harvest what we have done, so we'll see if the mill is much faster. The last run of the barley, and yeah, it's done quite well indeed. It's not missed that little bit. Every little bit will count towards the flour that we're making. We are probably going to need to get a big windrower in here because I have made a little bit of a mess of the straw. For the majority of the field, the middle is alright, but it's just the edges which aren't great. But yeah, this combine was a fantastic buy, and we are flying with it. It has done a very good job of the fields. It has yeah, obviously struggled a little bit up the hill, but going down the hill, yeah, 8 miles an hour. Very good. So we'll get this all collected, and then we'll have to bale the field before we plant it. There we go. So that is the whole field all done. We'll get this little bit as well. Don't want to miss anything. There we go. Put this all into the trailer. And before we finish up for today, I am going to take the JCB with the truck over to the sawmill so that we can collect the wooden products next time. And we actually do need to come into the... So that's the sunflower oil. Barley, that is what we want. So barley, we have almost filled the barley anyway, so that is fantastic to see. That needs to be activated, and we'll put that onto storing as well. When is the best price for that barley flour? Is that... not sure. Flour. Okay, December time. Okay, so we have plenty of time to produce the barley. So we will shut that down, and we actually need to jump into the truck, fold the little ramps. Probably should be dragging them on the floor. There we go. And we need to just swap the bucket over, and we'll pick up that pallet of wood chips that we have left over. Where do we want this bucket? We'll put this bucket over here, out of the way. But yes, I was having a little bit of trouble putting the crops inside the mill. I think I have fixed it now. Luckily we have the conveyor belt, so that conveyor belt can put them into the hopper. Yeah, it just was not accepting the crops in the hopper over there. There we go. We are attached. But yeah, it was tipping the crop on the floor, so I had to just get the conveyor belt to pick the crop up, and it seemed to be working very well. So we'll keep the conveyor belt there. This is a very small amount of wood chips. I'm not entirely sure where I got them from. Obviously, they were left over from something. I think they were in the silage pit for a while. So, yeah, that's not gone too well. Doesn't need to be pretty. There we go. We have the pallet. And I will meet you over at the sawmill. There we have it. We have now delivered the truck to the sawmill. We've got the wood chips and we've also got the wood that we cut down. So we'll just add that to the collection. And if we come to the sawmill, yeah, that's gone back up to 18,000 litres. I don't think there was actually much wood there, but it was just sitting around. So we might as well add it to the pile. That is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.